There were there were three people right there.
Take a deep breath now.
The fuck?
That's what I.
So dumb,
That's what I run.
That's how we starting the day. Shit.
Rick Ross.
That's Rick Ross?
Yep.
Oh, I don't be paying attention to these niggas' ad libs no more.
Hey, nigga said I drive by mansions just so I can think about how great I am.
That nigga said he bought a mansion
Bought a
just so he could. He bought $1 million mansion just so he could ride down and drive past it.
Crazy.
That's nigga. That's when you get just money to.
Do some bullshit.
I'm just gonna buy a house just so I can ride past it.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the FTSD podcast.
Yeah. Episode 44.
That's it. We here. We here. Curious.
It's your boy Veezy.
Yeah, man. Just want a little quick announcement. We're gonna try and do a little bit more. I'm gonna bring you guys some visuals, so you guys can see the headquarters.
See how ugly we are.
Yeah,
nigga.
see how ugly this nigga is. But I'm telling you, and I mean, I'm talking about myself. Ugh. But just bring you more into our world, and again, just want to shout out to the people who are tuning in. 34 subscribers. Gonna keep bringing that content.
Yeah, man, and it grows. It grows. As long as it keep growing, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? And again, always shout out to the supporters, shout out to the listeners, new listeners, old listeners.
Make comments too.
Yeah.
Make comments. We respond.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah,
It depends.
Yeah. I mean, haters too. Haters too. That'd be cool.
It depends. It depends. I'm still a work in progress, man. Yeah. I'm trying not to do so much going back and forth on social media anymore because I just realize how much energy you put into that to prove your point to a motherfucker who's trying to prove their point to both of y'all not being receptive to the other's point. So y'all just going back and forth, wasting each other's time talking. It's like, I'm telling you one thing, you telling me one thing. We not going to agree, but we going to go back and forth arguing our point for hours over the fucking internet. I can understand if like these conversations usually last 10, 20 minutes in real life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But on Facebook, you gotta wait for a nigga to comment back.
What this nigga finna say?
And then you read and you think about, dog, you ever write something, then be like, nah, that's fucked up. I can't say that. You erase it and be like, and I'm gonna say this instead.
Oh yeah, you
can't do that in a real life conversation,
you
man.
Right, you right.
You stuck with the first thought that come out your head, and if you say the wrong shit, well, you just said the wrong shit.
Yeah, and
you
you proofreading, so this person don't think you stupid as shit,
bruh. Man, but let's get started with the motherfucking shenanigans, man. We're gonna start here, man, because the NBA season has been in effect for about 4 weeks. It's some surprise leaders out there, that done jumped up to the top, and then there's some surprise teams that's kind of not doing so well. So I just want to get your take on like who you think the NBA favorites are after these 4 weeks.
After these 4 weeks, I still feel that the Bucks are still pretty strong. The Bucks are strong. The Bulls are indeed a playoff team.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
shocking some people. The Celtics are still kind of iffy.
Man,
Um,
last time I checked, they was 4-5.
yeah. They like, hey, we win
Fuck the
one night.
Celtics. I hope y'all don't win another fucking game.
Yeah, we win a night, we lose a night.
Pause.
Shoot. So I mean, as far like I said, the Bulls are probably the best surprise. I think the Pelicans are like struggling. They only got one win. So right now, I think
That's crazy.
the Bulls might be the biggest surprise because people thought Lonzo
I
was
don't
done.
want to say that
Uh-huh.
I'm the one that said Lonzo going to the Bulls would be a good thing.
Hmm.
But I'm pretty sure we talked about that nigga going to the Bulls, and I'm pretty sure if we pull the tapes back, I said the Bulls might be all right this year.
Yeah, I know I said it.
You know,
I know I
so
said it.
that ain't a surprise to me.
I mean, young legs
And
matter.
and Lonzo out there now, he looking like
What he's supposed to
what
look like.
we expected when he got drafted to the Lakers.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And me being a Laker fan, dog, I'm still on the side of I wish LeBron didn't come over there and gut that fucking team.
Right.
Like you just want to play with all these old niggas that you been around competing with. Dog, the Lakers, you put the right young talent around him. They can't do no worse than what they're doing right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Lakers ain't never been no with LeBron. The Lakers ain't never been no
Straight dominant team.
never, not at all. Not no 70 plus win team, 65 plus win team.
Nope.
You know, I don't think they've been number 1 or 2 coming out the West. They
Ever.
barely got in the playoffs last year.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you gutting that team, dog. You gutted their whole future. Brought AD over, got rid of Brandon Ingram,
Julius Randle.
they got rid of Julius Randle before
They sent them both at the same time.
Julius Randle was on that squad.
Yeah. Sent them both at the same
Well,
time.
damn, got rid of Julius Randle,
Hmm.
got rid of Lonzo Ball. That was the making of a squad
It
right
was.
there.
It was.
Of a squad.
It was.
Got rid of all 3 of them, and now we got yo old ass, AD fragile ass,
Yep.
Rondo can't hit a 3 to save his life ass. He didn't hit a couple.
Shoot, Carmelo.
Carmelo, he going out soon as Bron go out. They finna retire together. They gonna retire at the same time.
Should.
They came in at the same time. Might as well leave at the same
But
time.
we'll see. Like I said, the jury's still out. All I know is these young teams look good, and these old
Yeah.
teams like they're struggling every night. They're squeaking by teams. So I mean, like I said, my early
It's
favorites is the Bulls.
yeah,
West Coast Suns still look good.
nigga, the Warriors.
Yeah, the Warriors look great.
10-1 last I checked.
Yeah,
Unless they played a game last night that I didn't see.
yeah. Curry shooting lights out, 50-point games. Like
Mm-hmm.
dudes they just nice.
Yeah. It's gonna be a decent NBA season to watch. Once I start watching, once football season is winding down, and I start watching basketball, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see some shit that's gonna surprise me.
It's just not a done deal. I be like, there ain't nobody where it's just set in stone. It's a done
Nah,
deal.
it's a lot of parity in the league right now.
Yeah.
A lot of 2 under 500 teams, 2 over 500 teams, that where it could go either way. And it's only like 12 games in the season.
Yeah.
So
It's early, but like the Nets don't look like no awesome juggernaut. When like everybody thought it was gonna be in the Lakers. Like I said, it's the Nets and the Lakers who everybody paying attention to.
the Nets don't have Kyrie.
I know still, but hey, until whatever decision is made,
I don't think
they are
will
not
have
as
Kyrie.
dangerous as they're what they should be. And the Lakers are definitely
As much
not
as
dangerous.
I want my dog to play, I don't think the Nets will have Kyrie this year.
You might not. You might not. But I tell you this, it'd be retarded as hell to let him go, and then he goes somewhere where
Bruh, it's that stupid ass city mandate. I don't know if it's a state or city mandate. It's that stupid ass mandate.
I mean,
That's the only thing that's keeping them off the court. But you know the thing that I don't understand though?
What's that?
Does that count for the NFL players?
Well, 2 different organizations, so
No,
rules.
it's a state mandate.
Well, man, that's the rule in their building. You have to be vaccinated to be in their building.
Who?
So the Brooklyn Nets, you got to be vaccinated to be in
No,
their
it's
building.
a city mandate that all workers have to be vaccinated. That's what the mandate is.
Well, but besides that mandate, that is the rule for the Brooklyn Nets. In order to play at
Because
home,
it's a city mandate.
okay, but that's still the NBA rule. Other than the stadium, it's still. I get what you're saying, but if he don't do
But
it,
here's the thing, because
trade him away and see he get 40 points.
but
Won't
what
you
it
feel?
was, what
Won't
it
you feel
was,
like ass?
of course they will.
Man,
But this is
that's
the
what I'm saying.
thing. This is the thing. Still on the mandate. You can do testing if outside of New York.
Right.
You can say, fuck that, I'm not taking the vaccine. I'll submit to testing every week.
Okay.
Right?
I mean, that makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, but that's the league policy. If you don't take the vaccine, you can submit to testing. The mandate for the state in New York is everybody got to be vaccinated. No ifs, ands, or buts about that shit, or you can't work.
Well,
I might be exaggerating, but that's the way I understand it.
Well, with that being said, and
Because the
understand,
federal mandate is that the mandate for federal contractors is
Mhm.
the exact same.
I get it, and it's happening. But dog, when people see motherfuckers getting loaded in the back of trailer trucks because of that virus, I understand and I get it. Maybe other people not scared or whatever the case may be.
And when you see trash being
it's all
thrown
true.
on the
So
mayor's lawn,
no, it's just a wild world we living in. It's a
yeah,
wild world.
yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like if
But
the Nets ever do get Kyrie back, they'll be one of the top teams.
yeah, I'm just gonna say this: the young teams look good. The younger dudes looking good, and the teams who people were betting on to be the top runners already don't look so hot.
That's a big difference from back in the day when you had a whole young team, like the Clippers. The Clippers and the Timberwolves. They had just all the young talent. You had a team full of number one draft picks.
Mm-hmm.
Elton Brand and uh, Darius Miles and
They was
all
good.
them
They was
niggas.
nice.
They was nice, but they sucked.
Mm.
I mean, you don't. They was a lottery pick every damn year.
Yeah,
You had a team full of lottery players.
they were playoff bound, but they didn't
The
never
Clippers,
do nothing.
no, they wasn't playoff bound until they got
Who that?
Blake Griffin, and then
Chris
when
Paul.
Chris Paul came over. Because even then, before then, they were still like just outside of the lottery.
Okay.
Then they
Nah,
got Chris Paul in that bullshit.
Lob City was cool.
But he should have been a Laker. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Right.
Yeah, let's move on. Because when I start talking about that shit, I get mad. Silk Sonic album. What you think about it?
Checked it out. 30-minute album. It does just what it needs to do. Yeah, big fan.
That shit was cold.
Yeah. Anderson Paak, Bruno, dog, they meshed great together. Lyrics was on point.
I loved it.
Create some mood.
I didn't even know they dropped today. I just something told me. Mm-hmm. It's a song that they just dropped that you ain't heard yet. You need to go listen to it. So I just typed in Silk Sonic, and then when it pulls up on Pandora, it said new album dropped. I'm like, the fuck?
It's crazy.
9 songs.
Yeah, got a little intro, 9 songs. But when you think about it though,
9 good songs.
I think 24 Karat, his last album, it dropped around the same time, like right before Thanksgiving. So it's like I guess it's like that's Bruno's date, like November or something like that.
Fourth quarter.
Yeah, fourth quarter.
I don't know if it's necessarily the date, but he likes dropping in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Was it stocking stuffer?
Yeah, to be honest, for a minute, fourth quarter was when all the big names dropped.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And
yep.
I want to say, albums. Yeah, Jay-Z drop fourth quarter a lot. September 11th counts as fourth quarter because I don't know when the fiscal year ends.
Yeah, but like last 4 months of
September,
the year.
October, November. Last 3.
3.
December, I think December counts as first quarter in the fiscal year.
I mean, that depends on whatever the company is.
It has something to do with Christmas. I don't know. I have no
Well, I mean,
idea
you want to
why
get it
it's
in
that way.
I mean, they say, well, when will people be shopping? And they know when people be shopping.
Yeah.
So we want to drop before people be shopping. So be like, okay, it's on my mind.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, when I think about it, album is great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Listened to it on the way back home today. So
I think I'll be keeping that one in rotation.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then I heard I seen something about Ghostface wanting to do a 6-song collab with him.
Oh man, I think he would kill it.
That joint would be fire.
He would kill it.
Now here's my question: is Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak Silk Sonic, or is the band that they work with Silk Sonic?
No, them together.
Them together is Silk Sonic.
Yeah.
Because when you look up when you look it up on Pandora, it says Anderson .Paak, Bruno Mars, and Silk Sonic.
Oh, nah, because
I thought Silk Sonic was them two together.
Because the band got their own separate name. So like I said, it was called I think they were called Bruno, like the Hooligans or something.
No, that's Bruno Mars band.
Yeah, but that's those are the same guys.
It's the same band.
Yeah, it's the same band. So like Silk Sonic is just their band name together.
Okay.
So but
Ghostface, Anderson .Paak, and Bruno Mars would be dope.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Would be dope.
It'd be great music. Lyrics, man. Lyrics matter, and I those guys really seem like they crafted a well-rounded project, and it's like you understand like music that has fillers. Everybody knows what a filler song is. A filler song, of course, a bad hook.
That you can skip.
Skip. It's just taking up space.
They put it on there they needed a song to make the album 12 songs.
Yep,
and
that's it.
This is what I hate. This is 9 songs. It's not I wouldn't call this an album. This is probably like an EP.
You can say that,
right?
Mm-hmm.
I hate those 12-song full-length albums that have 3 fillers.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Why you give me 12 songs? This is just I'm contractually obligated to give you this album. Here's 6 good songs, 3 okay songs, and 3 duds.
Yeah.
And this is gonna be an album. It's gonna go platinum because of my name.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go do whatever. I'm probably gonna sign to a new label, or I'm probably gonna retire from making music.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
And to be honest, that's why a lot of these artists they lose a lot of steam because they're dropping albums that are full of
fluff.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to hear a project that is thorough all the way through from beginning to end. Like to me, I think we were going to discuss this at one point about the word classic.
And yeah, we were supposed to drop. We glanced over it last episode because I asked, does Drake have
6 classics?
6 classics.
Yeah.
You said he has 2. I said he had 1, and then we moved on.
Right. Well, in my opinion, when we're talking about the word classic, I will say this: from the front all the way to the back, full of content, no fillers, no skips. Meaning you can play it all the way through. You need it,
and the opinion is unanimous.
And the opinion is unanimous. Like the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill,
classic.
Is classic.
Not one single skip. You listen
not
to
one
every
filler
song.
Not one song.
Anybody
be like,
that says it's not,
you looking at them. You look at them sideways.
They probably heard it once.
Yeah, you
or you just not a fan of Lauryn Hill, or you just not a fan of hip hop and R&B.
Yeah, you got to, and it's like, man, when you look at our artists today, who has something, at least not necessarily comparable to that, but it's hard hitting songs.
Well, let's all right, because Silk Sonic right now is in the realm of is fusion. It's R&B and hip hop because you got a rapper and you got an R&B singer.
Right.
And Anderson .Paak is a fusion artist. He raps and sings.
Anyway,
So, both of us, yeah, we're fans of R&B, but we hip hop niggas.
Right.
So we can have that discussion when it comes. Let's have that discussion when it comes to hip hop, because I can give you some classic R&B albums that no skips, front to back. Silk, the Red album, the one with Meeting in My Bedroom.
Okay.
Classic. We don't have to discuss R&B.
Right.
Rap, because the question was with Drake.
Yeah.
Right. Now Drake is a fusion artist.
Right.
But the niggas in here, the niggas in the streets act like this nigga is the greatest rapper alive.
Because of singles.
I disagree.
Yeah.
But,
understandable.
But he's earned that reputation from
the general public.
Yeah.
Because of his success. But when we're talking about full-length projects,
one.
Yeah, well, I mean, if that's it, that's what it is. I mean, man.
And but it's all opinion. That's why I say.
Yeah, it's all opinion.
All right, that's why I say it's got to be unanimous, or at least the consensus, the majority believes so.
Yeah, so okay. With that being said, okay. Now, not saying we're necessarily going off on a tangent, but it's like, okay, I can name something like no skips all the way through, good stuff. So we said Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
400 Degrees.
All right, he said 400 Degrees. That is definitely regarded as one of those albums. I would say J. Cole's Forest Hills Drive. That is his best album. From top all the way to the bottom, no skips.
Yep. Nigga, if we want to get into an artist who's probably dropped something close to a classic every time they drop, Kendrick.
Oh, yeah.
No skips on Section 80. No skips on Good Kid, Mad City.
Nope.
No skips on Down.
To Pimp a Butterfly.
No skips on To Pimp a Butterfly.
Nope.
I can't wait till this fifth album.
So,
but it might be somebody out there that's, man, you bullshitting because I skip such and such every time on whatever album. That's you. That's why I say the consensus, the majority have to rule.
Yeah. Definitely. But, people throw that word around, and I'm not saying that only one person's capable of doing it, but there are certain particular albums that mean something to the culture.
Yeah.
And I believe that those meant something, like as far as like the ones that I'm naming. For one of my favorite artists, I would say even for Rush the 5'9", The Book of Ryan is his best album.
Is his best album. If it's not The Book of Ryan, it's Lasers was the other one.
Layers was nice. The Allegory was nice, but Book of Ryan
that's
was very
that's
deep.
The Allegory.
Yeah.
But no, when you're talking about Royce's best albums, Book of Ryan has to be. But if it's not Book of Ryan, it's Layers.
I like Layers.
Because Layers I love the Allegory.
Right.
All Royce produced tracks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? His son's on there. That grown man Royce. I'm talking about Royce the 5'9" when he was just coming out of his motherfucking addiction, just getting shit together. This nigga drops Layers. And at the time was his best fucking work.
Right.
I mean, best work.
Yeah.
Outside of the mixtapes, outside of other albums he done dropped, Layers was his, if you want to call it, his magnum opus.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the hell that means. I just know people use it.
His greatest body
shit.
of work.
Yeah. Then he drops Book of Ryan. And then, so those two albums right there, when we talking about Royce.
Yeah, it definitely shows getting better with time. But,
yeah.
I mean, I wanted to bring attention to that word just because, people throw that word around there. But it's like, do you really understand and get what it means. Like it's just not to just throw it out there for any album out there. Like the off season, J. Cole just dropped that. No, sir.
No, it's not good. It's
No,
good though. It's good, but
it is good.
Some of them is maybe one or two
some recycled
songs
shit
that you
on
might
there.
be like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sounds incomplete.
You know,
I'm glad you dropped it.
It is some.
I listened to it once.
It is some fire songs on there, like that "Pride Is the Devil."
That's good.
That's probably the best song on the album. You know what I'm saying?
Debatable, but I got you though.
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Classic. There's no fillers. Even you like my style. That's shit is hard. You be riding. Shit is hard.
Black Album. And I can't even. Black Album. Most people would say, "Oh, nigga, Blueprint."
Blueprint was damn
near perfect. But if you come at me with Blueprint 2,
yeah, no,
you're gonna have a double disc flying at your head.
Yeah, Blueprint.
And Jay-Z's my nigga.
Yeah. I'm just trying to throw something out there because
Nas dropped this shit, and I gotta get this shit off.
Yep, I gotta get my rebuttal to.
It is some fire songs on there though.
It is. It was just his rebuttal to one mic on there. That was it.
It's some other ones on there that's like not one mic.
What it was? He had a rebuttal to
Ether.
something else. No, but he referenced one mic. But
yeah, he said, "Is it Uchi Wally Wally or is it one mic? Is it Black Girl Lost or Shorty OU from Ice?" Yeah. That was Blueprint 2, the track, the song.
Yep. So, but anyways, man, just wanted to put that out there. That word classic, that infamous word.
Yeah. And then I while we was talking about Ghostface Killer, I wanted to bring up fucking the Wu Tang Saga. You seen it?
Yeah.
I just finished that shit.
Yeah.
Season 2.
Right.
Dog. That shit gets you so hyped. Like, all right. Without me trying to judge the actual TV show, because I'm gonna tell you right now, that nigga Ashton voice as RZA this season wasn't doing it for me. That nigga sound like DMX. I don't know what he was trying to do with it, but he sounded like he was trying to mimic DMX
to a certain
and a kung fu master.
Yeah, I get what he was trying to do, but
yeah. I mean, and my homeboy, he's a writer. He said he interviewed RZA, and RZA told him that he used to talk like that.
Yeah.
But I can't picture it because I know how RZA sounds. Mm-hmm. And I know how young RZA used to sound. Like 1993 RZA. He didn't sound like that.
Well, the abrupt stop. Like the way it's like I'm gonna say one word, well, kinda.
I would have believed it more if and I didn't want to get into judging this nigga's performance as RZA because he did Ashton did a good job. It's just the voice fucks me up, but that ain't what I wanted to talk about the show.
Right.
When you look at it's scenes in the show that even if you was 10, 11, 12 in 93, you had big cousins and brothers that listened to Wu-Tang who was older than you. You know what I'm saying? My older cousin put me on the Wu-Tang. Enter the 36 Chambers. You know what I'm saying? Cream Get the Money, Dollar Bills, y'all. You didn't see them as an 11-year-old. You didn't see them rushing the stage at Jack the Rapper. You didn't see the video of them making cream. But to see that shit replayed in on the series, and it's like I'm gonna give you an example. That scene where they were doing cream, and then you see Jizzle with the camcorder. You're like, hold on, oh shit, this nigga got a camcorder? Let me go find that fucking video on YouTube and show goddamn enough the video of them recording cream. This nigga got the same outfit on, same my nigga his name slipped my mind right, but the nigga that plays Raekwon,
Yeah. Shamik.
Shamik Moore, absolute wonderful job. Like the only thing they could have made, the only thing that have made him play that role better is if he was a little chubby. But you could. That's it. It's the only thing that he missing.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing he missing. But that nigga make you believe he fucking Shy Raider.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Shala Raekwon, dog. This nigga, I'm like,
They did the
they
damn
did,
thing.
like, and to the people that's saying that black actors ain't getting no work, black American actors ain't getting no work. Y'all not watching them.
Right. Well,
You so worried about what black British actors are doing, even though they're doing a great job. You seen The Harder They Fall?
yeah.
Wonderful cast. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Y'all so worried about black British actors getting roles. Y'all not paying attention to the roles that the black American actors are getting. So
Yeah.
y'all worried about what roles Ashton ain't getting. Y'all not seeing the roles that he actually killing
Yeah, he's
in
killing.
productions that are just as big.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
nigga's not hurting for work.
Not at all.
Ashton Sanders been in
Some big movies.
4 or 5 movies in the past 3 years. A damn TV show.
Show is popular
In
as
its
hell.
second season. He getting the 3rd season.
Yeah.
Like, dog.
They're doing good. They're doing good.
You got Dave East doing a wonderful job as Method Man.
Yeah.
Shamik Moore, y'all ain't know him from Dope. And then he just grew into all like what was the shit on Netflix? The Get Down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas is getting work, man. Y'all just not paying attention and
Yeah.
y'all getting upset at the roles that they not getting.
Yeah. But I mean, man, when we talking about the show, no, they just showing it, and they definitely editing and taking a lot of the real gangster shit out of it. It's very palatable for mainstream America. It definitely shows the rise.
What you mean, like the gangster shit?
Shoot, dog. You know everybody in Wu Tang got felonies. Like niggas did like time.
Well, yeah.
Like dog. Like niggas was they're thorough. Like they, even though and the thing about it is they were rough dudes who did not rap about being rough. Like they,
Right.
I mean, they have sprinkles in there if you really listen.
A lot of them niggas got felonies after the fact too.
Well, some of them, but
You know what I'm saying?
But a lot of them dudes got in trouble.
They did glance over.
You know what I'm saying?
Inspector Deck's issues. They
But
glanced
selling
over
drugs,
you got
you know, selling drugs, doing the
fucking
wrong stuff.
RZA and his shit where he shot the dude.
Yeah,
I didn't know nothing about the one in Cleveland.
yeah,
Well,
but
not
I mean,
Cleveland, but Ohio, whatever
but
city
I
they was
but I
in.
say that to be like, okay, they're presenting a certain image. There's more of a fan friendly image of Wu Tang, and it's still authentic.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's a good show.
yeah. I think season 3 is going. I think, and would it be in the final season?
Yeah,
I think they might dip into the future a little bit.
they could, and then show kind of like how disagreements and stuff, but they still
Yeah.
keep a strong brotherhood, which I think is great. But also, I'm glad it's the last one. As much as I love Wu Tang,
No,
I'm glad to see
that can't be a. You're not gonna get 10 seasons out of that.
No. You shouldn't. Davies don't need to be somewhere and be like, hey, Method Man.
No.
Davies is Davies.
Yeah.
Like Davies is a great rapper
On his own.
who's dropped plenty of projects and has his own notoriety.
Yeah.
He don't need to be confused as Method Man. So you know what I'm saying? Like I want it to be the last season. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a big Wu Tang fan.
Yeah. But I like that they did it this way. It's just a autobiography, a biopic that's been spread out over 3 years, 4 years,
Yeah.
3 seasons.
It's something that people have been talking about. I mean, shoot, I'm interested in a lot of other group stories. I'm interested in No Limit story.
That's supposed to be coming out.
I'm interested in the Lock story. I definitely want to see Bootsy's story. You know,
Lil
so
Boosie.
yeah, so it's like plenty of.
I haven't watched this movie yet.
Yeah, but I'm I'm just interested, man.
Yeah.
Dudes have some real situations, and they're just talented individuals. So I wouldn't mind checking it out.
Yeah. That's. I don't want to say biopics are the way to go, but I mean,
Well, as of right now, when we're talking about original content, what else is more original than someone basically showing their struggles or how they got to
right.
where they are? You know what I'm saying? Like as of right now, is your Marvel season. You just had the Eternals drop.
I heard people say it wasn't that good.
Some people said it wasn't that good. Then we,
I'm gonna try
of
to watch
course,
it tonight.
so of course, they drop horror. Then of course it's Christmas season time, so it's like, where's the original content for to keep people entertained?
Yeah. I mean, it's good.
Right.
All right, so let's get at Soulja Boy.
What are you talking about?
You didn't see his little rant that he did? He went on Kanye.
Oh yeah. Talking about he won't fight him still.
Nah, I don't think he said anything about fighting. He talking about your whole album trash. Everything that come out my mouth is hard, and a whole bunch of other shit he was saying.
Man, he just
because he
shut the fuck up.
Because all right, we talked about Kanye's Drink Champs interview last episode,
right?
And Kanye said the reason that Soulja album. He didn't necessarily say it,
but it was funny though.
Yeah, because
you heard that verse,
right? But you know what? Like Kanye was being Kanye.
He was.
He didn't say out his mouth Soulja Boy's verse wasn't good. Nori said it.
Voice was good. You heard that verse?
He was like, "You heard that verse?" And then Nori was like, "But he was saying it like." You heard it. I didn't put it out, so
yeah, you being nice, dog.
I'm not being nice. I'm saying what he's saying. You heard it.
All right.
Did you hear it?
Veezy, if you say that's what he meant by it, okay.
I'm not saying what he meant. I'm saying what he said.
I'm saying what he said too. If you saying it,
but what I'm saying is,
you think it was good?
What I'm saying is, Kanye
implied.
didn't say out his mouth that the verse wasn't good.
But he
let Nori imply that it wasn't.
Okay.
That's what I was saying.
And they did what after that?
Laughed their ass off. But I mean, Soulja Boy is an emotional dude, man. This is a kid that been told his whole rap career that he is trash.
But he got hits. But you know
he got hits, but he don't have bars.
No.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, he went from being a ringtone rapper to a motherfucking TikTok rapper, and there's a commonality between the two.
Right.
It's your hook and the beat. We don't have to listen to you rap. Kiss Me Through the Phone was a ringtone. And who was singing that hook? Wasn't Soulja Boy.
She Got a Don't?
She Got a Don't was a ringtone and a club song. And
it worked.
In the club, nobody gives a fuck what you saying on the song.
Yeah.
What's the shit he got now?
I don't know. Shit trash.
I don't know. It's some TikTok shit. Like his songs go in the club. His songs is good for TikTok, but nobody's listening to you actually rap.
That nigga's a jackass.
So I can understand. I can understand somebody leaving your verse off of their album.
Well, man,
for whatever reason, nigga, it's his album. He ain't gotta put you on.
He don't have to.
He can. Dog, you know how many people that submitted a verse for somebody's album and the whole song never make the album?
Right.
And I'm pretty sure a bunch of people that submitted verses for a song and they verse didn't make the album, but the song did. Like, it happens. Just all right, it happens. You was mad that your verse didn't make the album. Now you mad that he said what he said in regards to your verse not making the album. Dog, who cares, nigga? Yep. If it matters that much to you, pull a Drake and leak the verse.
Yeah, leak the verse. If it was hard.
If it was so hard, leak it.
And if not,
shut the fuck
Yeah, that's it. Go find that nigga then. Nah. But yeah, man. I mean, but it's like your opinion is just basically just you just spitting venom at somebody who said that they didn't like what you did. So I
Yeah.
mean, you really just kind of look bitter out here. You know what I'm saying? So
But that's what Soldier's like. He's
known
good
for that.
for that. People have been saying that he's trash for a long time, and he always responds.
Yeah. I mean, but you are a innovator. You jump on like certain things first before it comes to trend. Like he has a lot of good attributes still, but I mean,
He's got a knack for, just like you said,
mhm.
being the first to something.
Yeah, like the
So
game system shit is
nobody gonna
hot.
take that shit from him.
Yeah.
I said on a Facebook post, Soldier Boy deserves a lot of credit for the stuff that he's done. Especially he deserves credit for ushering in this whole artists breaking themselves
Right.
trend over the internet.
That's it.
Cause that Soldier Boy dance, that Superman dance,
Right.
that was an internet sensation before Collie Park even got to him.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like he deserves all the credit that he deserves.
Right.
But you also deserve all the critique that you deserve.
At the same damn time.
Cause your verses be whack, they be whack. Just take it and go.
Take it and go.
But I mean, I saw he was on that one radio show, and he was talking about it, and he was saying, nigga, if the verse is trash, tell me it's trash. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. Tell me it's trash, cause it's like that's how you get better.
Right.
I don't think he'll get better, but I mean,
Well, yeah. You don't have me wondering if I made the album and
don't tell me that
then publicly
the verse was dope, but then when
clown
somebody
me.
else talked, yeah, I got that what he
Okay,
was
I
saying.
got it. I got
I
that.
got what he was saying then.
Yeah.
It's just that he just wear his emotions like you can see him. You can see Soldier Boy emotions before you see Soldier Boy coming.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and Soldier Boy, grown ass man, like he's got to be what mid-30s or something by now. So like, no, you got to react a little bit better than that instead of like acting like you want to
Early
square up.
30s or late 20s.
Yeah.
That nigga was 16 in 2006.
Okay. So maybe 31, 32.
I don't know. Fuck
It's all right. Whatever.
it. He
Fuck it.
don't look. I mean, he do look 30 now. Shit. But yeah. And then, hey, so I knew it was gonna be a part 2 to that shit, and they dropped part 2 this week.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm definitely checking it
Yeah.
out.
Do that. I wanted to get into it, but we'll gloss over it. But they got into a lot of stuff. He had Larry Hoover Jr. on there. They were talking about mental health, um, stuff like that. And again, as always, he's talking about uh, economic growth. Um, Kanye talks a lot about black empowerment without talking about black empowerment.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that you said that. That's a good one. That's a good one.
But you know what you know where he stands, and he's. I'll say this without giving away like the interview, because he mentioned Trump before. I may not agree with him supporting Trump, but I 100% agree with him saying that we don't need to be kissing Democrat ass all the goddamn time.
Yeah. Because it's like you're just basically just saying I'm gonna be a pawn in your political scheme to
Yeah,
continuously put the same old fogey ass white people in positions of
it's
power.
like give you everything and not get anything out of it.
Yeah,
That's black people in a nutshell
yeah.
voting for Democrats.
We just want your votes, and we'll pander and we'll hit the Breakfast Club,
Hot sauce in my bag, swag,
all that shit,
chucks and pearls,
straight up.
stroll, a stroll into the White House. I don't know what she did. I wasn't watching Kamala like
And that shit was trash.
that. But yeah, man, check that shit out, man. Let's move on. Some
Yep.
positive shit, man. Big Sean is building a movie theater in Detroit.
Excellent.
He got a 4-year
Excellent.
plan to build a theater. Hopefully, it's gonna be a 100% black owned theater. But you know how rappers do; they always get people involved. So I don't know who else is gonna be part of the
Yeah.
ownership group of that shit.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. Like I know there's a lot of venture capitalist shit going
yeah,
on.
yeah,
It's like, man, you're a big stakeholder, but you got other people involved. But it'll be nice though. That's good.
right, right.
Some
But
good and
that'll be dope if
get
when it.
employed.
But yeah, once that shit get built, I will next time I'm in Detroit. That's where I'm going to the movies at.
Show that love.
You know, and then something else that's dope. I mean, it's dope, but it's just I dope because it's that school. But LeBron James, you know, he gifted FAMU's basketball team with new uniforms.
All right, cool.
You know,
Mm. And that's what's up though, man. It's like I like that he puts his money where his mouth is. So you know
hmm
what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm gonna support our causes. I'm gonna put some money down.
hell yeah. Now this would be a dope idea, and I like again. I'm not pocket watching. I'm just saying it would be dope if this happened. If there's 130 no I don't know. There's over 100 HBCUs. Be kind of dope if every like say if LeBron James caliber athletes adopted an HBCU and did something like this
Yeah,
on a yearly basis.
yeah,
I think that would be dope. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Because I mean, what does it show? Solidarity.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Like
support. I support my own.
and 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 then that speaks to the argument because a lot of people they like to say, "Well, you didn't go to a HBCU." Da, 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 da. Like you know, with Deion Sanders, we're gonna talk about him in a minute too. But you know, they always say, "Well, you went to a PWI or you didn't go to college at all." You know what I'm saying? But LeBron didn't go to FAM.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So should he not?
Well, that's
You
just
know,
now, and I'm gonna say this. Now, that's just black people just talking shit.
it is.
That
It
like, dog,
is.
it don't matter where you went. Like, dog, for real, like we niggas joke about that FAMU
But look,
shit, but fuck that.
this is what I'm saying though. We have a saying, you know, PWIs like to come to our homecomings, but then they talk shit about our education and something like that.
Hmm.
This is, and LeBron didn't go to college, so we already know that. But this is an athlete taking a, you know, I'll say taking a HBCU team under his wing,
Hmm.
right? Dion didn't go to an HBCU, went to Florida State,
Right.
but he's coaching Jackson State, and he, for what he's been saying, wants to see HBCU football become bigger than what it is now.
Yeah.
You know, that moves us into our next topic, though.
All right.
Dion interviewed for the TCO head coaching job. TCU, my bad.
Where that's at?
Texas Christian in Dallas, Fort Worth.
Hell no. Stay where you at.
That's what I said.
Stay where you at. Them kids believe in you. You can turn them into a powerhouse.
But if he does get the TCU job, what does that mean for HBCU football?
You're right, but just think. So okay,
What does it mean? Like,
I'm
what's
not
the
saying.
next? What would be the next move?
I mean, shoot, back to not getting coverage, back to being in the shadows of people really not paying attention. You know, what does Dion bring? Dion brings cameras.
Yeah.
He brings attention. People want to see his flamboyancy. They want to see the way he talks. They want to see all those things, and he's a draw.
Mm-hmm.
Him as a personality is a draw. So, I mean, it takes cameras off of HBCU football. So
Yeah.
back to the dark ages. You know what I'm saying? You don't
Is it
even know when they
necessarily
playing.
back to the dark ages, or do other HBCU schools kind of follow the blueprint. Because you got Eddie. Now, Eddie George is at Tennessee State, but Eddie George ain't Deion Sanders.
Great career, just not.
I'm not
as
talking
vocal.
about the career. I'm talking about star power.
That's what I'm saying. Like he don't have the voice or the presence that people like. He's not somebody you be like, I want to see Eddie George.
Yeah,
You want to see Deion.
because there's former NFL players coaching at HBCU. Tyrone Wheatley's at Morgan State. Been at Morgan State.
Okay.
For about 4 years now. He was there. Tyrone Wheatley was at Morgan State before Deion came to Jackson State.
Right.
Before Eddie George was even thought of at Tennessee State.
Right.
So he been over there. So they're like, Alvin Wyatt was he played for the Raiders.
He did.
I think I read that.
Well, but you know what, man? At least be there 5 years.
Like there's former pro athletes involved with HBCU football and HBCU basketball.
Well, I'm just saying, at least be there 5 years and then leave and find some other ventures. Like you can change the whole landscape. 5 years is enough to encourage a generation of young athletes to be like, okay, my first choice should be at HBCU, and that's good. That's great.
That's true.
By you leaving, like what year 1? Year 2. It's like okay, it was like a short-lived dream.
But you know these dudes' jobs is to get that big.
They do
coaching job,
and you're right.
And the sooner the better.
You're right. So it's like
for them. That's not me saying that.
But it's But the thing is, like, okay, how much more money do you need? You're not broke by any means or whatever. So
Deion Sanders already has Aflac commercials with
Nick Saban,
and he ain't won NAM championship.
Who?
Not one.
Who?
Deion Sanders coaching. He ain't won NAM championship.
Nope.
Not one.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
It's like, what do you need?
Yeah, man.
You're already prime time. Endorsements gonna follow you. So, do you need to go to TCU, or is it just something that you want to do? And are you gonna take your career trajectory over the trajectory of not only Jackson State but HBCU football as a whole?
Yeah, man. Be the baddest thing smoking. Make people pay attention. Make those athletes come to HBCU.
All right, now that's saying what he should do. What do you think he will do?
I'm gonna go where that job is, coach.
I think Deontay. I don't know. You interviewed for the job, man. If you didn't want the job,
you wouldn't interview.
You wouldn't have interviewed. So if they offer, I think he out of there.
Yeah.
I mean, TCU, that's Dallas Fort Worth. Very familiar with that area. He is.
Yeah, could be. We never know. But
I don't want him to go, man.
I know Jackson
stay
State.
In the SWAC, man.
Hey, they look a lot better. I know them helmets look good. They look like they playing. They playing hard for him.
They was trash the year before they got Deion.
So now
and then they got him. And they got a bunch of 4-stars to commit to the school. They got a 4-star quarterback.
Come on, and they looking all right.
They got Deion Sanders' sons going to his school when they wouldn't have looked at Jackson State if he wasn't there.
Yeah, so
you know what I'm saying?
There's benefits to him being there. So I don't know.
It's the thing about HBCU football is like they don't have the resources to go after these 4- and 5-star athletes.
Especially when it's them versus Alabama, them versus.
And it ain't even just them versus Alabama. It's them
schools.
versus other division, other FCS schools.
Yeah, a bunch of schools, dog. When I look at what our alma mater can offer people versus what going to like the University of Houston, like what they can offer people,
not much.
I know it's definitely not much. It's definitely not much. Like, dog.
No. It's a lot better now, though. Like they have more to offer now than they did back in 2000. A
No.
lot more.
Cookman.
I'm talking about.
You know what? They give you that royal treatment. They wine and dine you. They
But I'm
try to
talking
tell
about
you
the
how much
facilities look better now.
they look better, but I'm saying even from 15, 20 years ago when we was in school versus some of these bigger schools, that shit is still night and day.
Well, yeah. But I mean, this is what I'm saying.
Right.
It's still like you still have. All right, let's put it in the contrast. In 2000, the weight room was in a trailer on the damn practice field.
Say it. There it is.
In 2021, they have a whole sports facility across the street from the Fine Arts building.
Right.
Is that the Fine Arts building or the amphitheater, whatever that shit is?
Yeah.
So Cookman had
they
done came a long way.
They done came up
a long way. But you are right. Compared to say Alabama
or
UCF, USC, UCF, they don't.
It's hard.
It's hard to attract a freshman 4-star athlete who has aspirations of going to the NFL, and you can try and sell them a Rasheed Mathis or a Nick Collins.
Come here, we'll give you all the.
Stop. But I'm saying you can try to sell them on Rasheed Mathis and Nick Collins, Larry Little, and the other few Bethune-Cookman football players that have made it to the league. But that's a hard sell
still
when you got Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle.
Okay.
What's my man's name? The nigga that won the Heisman last year? Devontae Smith, Mac Jones.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So
it's a hard sell.
Yeah.
It's hard to compete.
It is. So it's like, man, so that the name of Deion carries a lot of weight. I want to be there. I want those connections. I want that exposure.
Check this out, though. Deion only carries weight for Jackson State in that regard. Deion being at Jackson State ain't good for now other HBCU in recruiting.
True enough. But
unless you get on TV and you beat Deion.
True enough. But for young athletes to be like, I want to go there.
Yeah.
Because if these guys are making it there, if I go here, maybe I can be a standout. Maybe I can get a look that I want to get. So, I mean, I get it, but
it's not impossible. It's just I'm saying it's hard sell.
It still is.
I'm not saying it can't be sold. It's just a hard sell.
And of course, you gotta want to be there too.
Dog.
At the same time.
Dog. Not too many people eat ice cream in the winter.
That's
but
right.
Every once in a while, somebody will walk in an ice cream store and it's freezing cold outside. Hard sell, but it can be sold.
That's a good little metaphor.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that it can't be done. I'm just saying that, like I said, comparing the two, it's still a good look to see somebody who's had the glory, who's won the Super Bowls, and I want to go there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then of course, okay, hey, I can make it at a BCU. Oh, there's like the more they're visible and seen, like it makes a difference. So that versus,
and that's
I like to a decked out facility with all the trimmings.
I like the fact that you see more HBCUs on ESPN, ESPNU, ESPN Plus, ESPN2. You don't really see them on ESPN. But I mean, that's why
But it's more than before.
Just think about this. Think about it like this. Now we got the Celebration Bowl. But the Celebration Bowl is only 2 teams. And we don't go to the playoffs no more. I think that's the issue with a lot of taking us away from the playoffs. That's when most of the FCS schools get their TV time.
Right.
Like ESPN time. ESPN and ESPN2 is when those games are aired. I mean, playoff time is when those games get on those channels. So, we might get on. You might see us on ESPN2, ESPN3 every now and again throughout the season, which is a great thing. But we missed that opportunity for that too, even though it was only one or two teams making the playoffs anyway. And it's been a minute since HBCU won that shit. So we can move on.
Yeah.
You see that shit that Chili said about race shouldn't matter in the Ahmaud Arbery case?
See, this is another one of, hey, can I get a shut the fuck up?
Shut the fuck up!
Fuck is wrong with your dumb background singing that? Now you can. No, you can say, baby. You can say. Let me stop you. But that is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. You stupid.
Man. What song did Chili actually sing lead on? Like just a whole song without T-Boss going.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You come in there and bring the bridge and shit. Like
I love TLC, but you ain't never heard one song where it was just Chili singing lead.
Nope.
You done heard a million songs where T-Boss is
she started shit off.
all over the goddamn song.
Fuck out of here. But so man, the thing is, that's just crazy. That's crazy. If you think down south that it doesn't matter that you have 11 white and 1
matters,
black. Man. Like, shut up. Like, you sound
It matters
dumb
that there's 11 fucking white people on a 12-man jury.
Come on.
It matters that the fucking, like, all that shit matters. That it was 3 white men who chased down
black
and shot to death a black dude. It matters that these motherfuckers said he broke into some goddamn houses just to give them the right to chase this nigga down. Like, race matters.
It does.
It matters.
It does. Stop that jump. You sound dumb like you now. I know this for sure. You in your 40s. You 50s. Old enough to know better, Joseph.
She 50.
Chili 50.
Chili is 50.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We ain't the same age. I had a crush on TLC when I was a youngster.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she old as shit.
Yeah.
You old as shit and dumb as shit.
Bruh.
God damn. Old and dumb. That's some bullshit. It don't matter. It don't matter. It's still gonna be fair. Shut your silly ass up.
Man, look.
That's crazy. They got dragged on Twitter, and rightfully so.
Hey, but look, when you say dumb shit, you gotta know that the people gonna be out you.
Yeah.
Quickly too.
Like they're the what was the district attorney or whatever involved in the case. Like
she tried to cover the shit up.
They tried to cover shit up. So it's like, oh, there's already bullshit.
Race matters. That's what I was getting the case. At. It matters that the white district attorney tried to motherfucking cover that shit up like, to get these so they could drop the case. They didn't even want to take these crackers to trial.
Trying to give them off. Like, you just shot and killed somebody. We try to get y'all ass off. We gonna make it.
We gonna make it like it never happened.
We lost the paperwork. Shut your dumb ass up. It matters, motherfucker. It matters.
All right, man.
Fuck that shit, dog.
Right, really. That was something to laugh at. This fucking pig, dog. You know the pig that killed Breonna Taylor?
Yup.
So he done appealed to get his fucking job back.
Man.
You about to lose your job.
Come on, man.
You about to lose your job. Get this thing.
I'm telling you.
You already lost it, but you know what's gonna be fucked up? He gonna get it back.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what they do.
But that's the epitome also of white privilege.
Because no one's talking about it anymore.
It's never done. Yeah, it's never over for the white man.
It's like that's what they do. They say, we're gonna let you go now. Just go away and be quiet. Couple years, petition to get your job back.
Mm-hmm.
We got you. You know how many motherfucking pigs have been fired from their job for abuse or what's the word, abuse of power or whatever the charges is, whatever, they get excessive force. They get fired or they get put on desk duty. They get put on leave. They go away quietly for a couple years, and then you find them working at another police precinct in the same city a couple years later, or a different police department altogether in another city, but they still police
just like
in
that.
another black city, fucking other black people up, no motherfucking reason.
Come on.
It's like wash, rinse, repeat all over, dog. And like, you talk about the baddest gang in America.
Baddest gang
It ain't
in
the
America.
Crips, it ain't the Bloods, it ain't the Vice
po-po.
Lords, it ain't the GDs, it's the motherfucking police.
That's it.
That's po-po.
I can legally shoot your ass and get away with it and blame you for it.
Fuck them! Fuck them up against the wall!
No, the police is sitting around waiting to do speed traps. People just going to work. Every time I go to work, there's people, they trying to catch people to fuck up your day.
For what?
In this
It's
city,
like, hey, it ain't nobody on this road. You ain't bothering nobody. You just going 10 miles over the speed limit. But guess what?
We finna get your ass.
Whoop, whoop. Hey,
Yep.
you know how fast you were going, sir? Officer,
Dog.
it's just me on this road. And I know exactly how fast I was going. You gonna give me a ticket for real? Hey, buddy. Watch the back talk.
Hey, $200.
All right, my ticket. Hey.
You got to go down to the courthouse. Wait in line.
No, you can pay that shit online.
So not all of them. Some of you got to go in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I only got one ticket since I've been down here.
So I mean, it's just different nuances to it. Or for instance, like they make it seem like it ain't got in the system yet, and then you got to wait till it actually into the system so you can try and pay it. Like, but all that shit is annoying.
Hell yeah.
Mind you, while they up there shooting random ass niggas in the city, why ain't y'all around this bitch investigating instead of fucking with regular ass people?
Because they know they can get regular ass people.
That's it.
Low hanging fruit, man. fuck low hanging. That fruit fell to the fucking floor, nigga.
Yeah.
Speeding ticket.
They getting people. Fucking up people.
I see y'all all over the city. Y'all ain't found the motherfucker that shot Ray Ray yet?
Come on. It'd be like
Come on, man.
Be like a shooting a day around this bitch. Ain't nobody figuring
30
out
people
shit.
saw that shit. Y'all ain't found that nigga yet?
Hey, as far as I'm concerned, I'm traumatized by SVU because they solve crimes every fucking episode. And y'all motherfuckers ain't solved shit yet.
Right. Don't believe TV. Don't believe cops. Cops only show you the motherfuckers that they catch, which is why it's only a 30-minute episode. Yep. They don't show the 50 niggas that got away that day. Slow ass, fat ass police. Now y'all be fat as hell chasing after fucking track stars. You ain't catching him. Only reason you caught him is because he fell.
That's it.
You are a bitch ass nigga.
Real.
Moving on.
Yep.
Nigga. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna.
There were three people right there.
The fuck?
That's what I. That's right, run.
Fuck that crap.
You going to jail? Okay, what's up, nigga? You going to jail?
So look, hey, LeBron put out like a little something like comment on dude crying, whatever.
Yeah.
No, they was up there trying to call LeBron James a coward.
Man,
for
fuck off.
Fuck him! Fuck him up against the wall!
No, this motherfucker shot
3 people.
He shot 3 people.
Killed 2.
Like, dog, he wasn't crying at the time. Shoot, this nigga think he a hero.
Man, this nigga.
Dog, guilty.
Guilty. That nigga is guilty.
Now is if he goes to jail or not is another story.
The trial
'Cause
is
that
a formality.
motherfucking judge, he trying his best to keep this nigga out of jail.
No, shit crazy, man. But dog, they try to talk about don't say nothing. It's like white tears. Why? Can I ask a question? Why do white tears matter? Why do white tears?
White tears matter.
Why do they?
Cause they white.
Like,
But he ain't got a single tear on his face. He ain't got a single tear on his face.
It's like
that crying. This is the worst acting job I've seen since motherfucking Vivica Fox in what's that goddamn movie? Two could play that game.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. You can do that. You can shoot somebody down. Didn't feel no kind of way. You think you were a hero doing what you did, and it's murder. Like, dog, there's no vigilante justice. What you were doing, you killed people, you were unprovoked, and you shot them down in the street.
You crossed state lines illegally because you're underage with a weapon. And went there with the intent to use it. Like, you don't. Your little 17-year-old ass, he was 17 at the time, he's 18 now. Your little 17-year-old ass shouldn't have been out there in the first place.
Right.
But what the fuck are you gonna protect? You need protecting your goddamn self. You're a kid at the time. Fuck is you out there for? The only reason you out there because somebody gashed your stupid ass head up to go out there and try to play savior to motherfuckers that ain't asked for the help.
So it's like you were doing the zombie apocalypse on your own time, dumbass nigga.
And they talking about, and this is the thing that pissed me off about this trial, because we talked about this shit before. They can't call the people that he killed victims. But his defense attorneys are allowed to refer to them as rioters, looters, and arsonists. None of them three people that he shot was doing any of that. They were protesting. They were there for the protest. It was a peaceful protest before any of the rioting started. And I don't even think it was any rioting going on when he did that shit.
He took it upon himself.
It was a riot when they was chasing his ass down for shooting the first dude who didn't do shit to him.
Crazy.
Bruh, just watching this motherfucker on stand cry like a little bitch is funny as hell to me. I can't watch it without laughing. I can't. Every time I see it, I crack the fuck up. Cause it's just like it's a beautiful thing. It's funny.
White tears, nothing.
White tears matter, nigga. White tears matter. White tears matter.
If your pink ass cry on the stand, you might get a lighter sentence.
Bruh,
fuck
I'm gonna tell you right now. If he don't go to jail, I will not be surprised.
Yeah, if he don't, shit.
I don't know who's on the jury, but I know that motherfucking judge is doing everything he can.
Oh, for real, he pulling for him. Mr. Rittenhouse,
that motherfucking,
you've been exonerated.
That motherfucking judge put in on his motherfucking bail money. I bet he did.
Come on.
And we're going to get you the best judge. We're going to get you, he's a Trump supporter. This motherfucker, dog, they have pictures of this motherfucker reading a cookie magazine. They got motherfucker, this nigga was listening to, I don't know if it was testimony or something. His motherfucking ringtone went off. The judge.
Oh, for real?
His ringtone went off, and then they was playing God Bless America or some whatever the fucking songs that was.
Oh, he's one of those.
Trump's rally cry.
Oh, he's one of
those.
those.
So it's like, dog, this nigga is blatantly really on his side.
Blatantly biased.
Yeah.
Blatantly biased.
You knew he was biased when he said what he said about the victim shit.
Recuse yourself, motherfucker.
He won't.
Recuse your motherfucker.
And the fact that the defense, I mean the prosecutor's not asking him to recuse himself is telling to me. They not really trying to send this nigga to jail. So if he don't go to jail,
Don't be surprised.
if he's not at the least found guilty of manslaughter,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think he charged with manslaughter. Because if he's not charged with it, we learned this from the Trayvon case. If he's not charged with it, they can't convict him of it.
White tears, nigga.
White tears matter. White tears matter.
Moving on.
Oh, here it is. Now I'm gonna tell you somebody who might be going to jail for a long time
Who
though.
going to jail, dog?
Casanova.
Oh yeah.
He got charged with attempted murder, and he already
So-
dealing with the racketeering shit.
So I read the article, right?
Mhm.
He didn't do anything. The person who was there, like I think somebody said something to somebody saying like you want to die tonight, and I
Yeah.
guess some kind of retaliation might have happened, and it was through
They
text.
said he was throwing up gang signs,
Like the
and
wrong
the nigga
gang
was like,
signs.
"Hey, nigga, you throwing up the wrong sign." And he looked back and was like, "You want to die tonight?" And then shit went down.
So, now with that being said, they are trying their best to lock this nigga away.
He already facing racketeering. They added that to that.
So what exactly is racketeering?
I gotta look it up because I don't know.
Because it got this something to do with
I know
money or
it's
extortion
something
or
to
something.
do with. No, it's something to do with gang activity, mafia. It is a mafia
Something,
thing
but
at first.
anyways, the thing that with this man, they just saying that they want this dude in prison.
Oh, the
What is it?
definition is dishonest and fraudulent business dealings.
All right, like some kind of scam. Like I think
Yeah.
it's like some credit card stuff. And for the thing was, I think it was his chick or whatever. She was like in connection. They're just trying to pin it all on him.
Yeah. Here's the thing with racketeering. Racketeering has to do with, like, that's why I said gang activity.
Mm-hmm.
It's a group thing. Because that's where that RICO charge comes in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's another thing that says the law defines 35 offenses as constituting racketeering, including gambling, murder, kidnapping, arson, drug dealing, bribery. Significantly, mail and wire fraud are included on the list. So it's just like a bunch of crimes committed by a group is what racketeering is, in a nutshell.
Man, I mean, he looked like he just built it. It's just a sad situation. Free Casanova.
Right. Him being involved in whatever gang that's
That Blackstone Gorilla Gang,
yeah,
whatever.
and they're under investigation for doing whatever the fuck they doing, and just him being associated is why they lump him.
tag
It's
him
that
in.
RICO shit. You ain't even gotta be. You don't even have to do the crime. You just being affiliated with the motherfuckers that did. They can charge you too.
Yep, that's it. And that's what they doing.
And that's what they doing. He probably ain't that picked up a gun. He probably ain't done none of that shit. But they gonna charge him in association, and they do that shit to get them niggas to flip on each other.
Yep.
They charge y'all all with the same crime, so you get the one nigga who ain't involved in none of that shit to go 6-9 on everybody else.
Or more or less that they try to get one of them other niggas that they already rounded up to say you're responsible.
Because that's what 6-9 was facing, was racketeering.
Yeah, he said it was all shoddy.
Yeah.
Got his ass
He didn't
about
want to face none of that time.
21 years old. I'm not going to jail for 15. I understand.
You understand 6-9?
Oh yeah.
Fuck that nigga.
I mean, it is fuck him, but still,
6-9 was involved in all that shit. So him snitching like he ain't the nigga that didn't do nothing. This motherfucker was very involved in that shit, and then he snitched on everybody. Fuck him. Now if it's a random nigga that I'm just friends with this nigga, and y'all took pictures of us, y'all seen us in pictures together, and you charging me with murder and shit, that right there, I would understand that more, because you ain't got nothing to do with none of this shit. What are you supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I'm not involved in none of this shit, but they charging me because I know this nigga.
Yeah.
And I'm affiliated with him. I've been seen in pictures. I was seen 5 minutes after the crime occurred with this dude.
But I get
so
that.
now I'm charged with, what am I supposed to do?
You're right. All right, but you know what I'm saying? But it's different sides. It's still different sides. I don't support him. I don't like him.
No, I'm not talking about 6ix9ine no more. 6ix9ine, fuck him.
All right.
He ain't like that.
But
His
saying,
snitching
still
ass.
different sides.
You can say whatever. You will not convince me that he's justified in doing what he did. Coming home and whatever, nothing. No, you were involved in that shit. You deserve to do whatever time you did because you were involved. It wasn't all shoddy.
Okay.
But I'm talking about just random. I can understand if it was some random kid who had nothing to do with nothing. He's just facing a charge because he was seen 5 minutes after a crime was committed, shaking hands and chopping it up with one of the niggas that was involved in the crime. What is he supposed to do?
But you painting that scenario. Them dudes did kidnap the dude and sex the dude, baby mama, and all that stuff. So
yeah, and he snitched on them because of that. But
so
the charge wasn't kidnapping.
Well, okay. Well, I mean,
the charge was racketeering because 6ix9ine, Scottie, and the rest of the niggas in that gang was involved in a bunch of shit.
Yeah, well,
6ix9ine was in. There's video of this nigga. There's video of this nigga. I don't involved like it was after a fucking I guess it was a store robbery or some shit. I don't know what it was.
Oh, like the video? I saw the video.
It's video of this shit.
And like
6ix9ine involved in this shit in the video.
Okay. I think
so. If you involved in the crime and you out there snitching just because a nigga fucked your baby moms, you bitch ass.
You are a bitch ass nigga.
Well,
take the fucking time, dog. You gonna snitch just because they fucked your baby moms? Fuck you. Get out of here.
He's liable.
Get out of here. You shouldn't have been involved with them niggas in the first place. You should have been what's his real name? Daniel Hernandez. You should have been Daniel Hernandez and got your rep. You should have went the backpack kid way instead of trying to be a hard ass. Have you seen the pictures of this nigga before he was 6ix9ine?
Yeah, he looked real. He was
glasses, shit, little goofy motherfucking Mexican kid.
Yeah.
Didn't look nothing like he look now. He ain't have 6ix9ine tatted on. He's a little bitch ass nigga. Still a bitch ass nigga.
Nah, I agree.
Fuck him, man. Let's move on, man.
Yep.
So, all right. I know you seen the Scottie Pippen GQ interview.
Yeah.
Took shots at your boy.
It's terrible. And he don't really know that he's being used. He's being used as a pawn to just, I guess anything to tarnish whatever, people perceive Jordan to be. But the Last Dance, what he said in the Last Dance, I don't feel was that condescending to Pippen. Like, the Last Dance is what? A year or something ago, a year, 2 years ago, when the pandemic first happened.
Pippen got a book coming.
People already forgot about it. Yeah, it's unguarded. It is going to be good, but dog.
He on a press run.
But just
doing
like,
what he's supposed to do.
But, well, yeah, he's pumping the book, but at the same time, he got to understand that, hey, if it wasn't for Michael Jordan, would you have 6 championships? Like, they needed each other, but don't do that, dog.
Nobody believes anything this shit that Scottie Pippen is saying.
Because you sound bitter.
He said Michael Jordan never carried the Bulls to a championship, and I watched this nigga beat Cleveland by himself and then shoot that goddamn jumper over Craig Elo's face. I saw that shit.
I mean, that's not the year that they won.
Huh?
That's not the year that they won, like in 91. But that happened before that. But,
no, I'm just saying, I watched that shit.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen him carry.
I watched this nigga.
Games.
I watched the Bulls sweep the Pistons. Cried every game they lost. Cried.
Yeah,
I watched that shit. And it was Jordan carrying the Bulls.
Well, like I said, especially when wasn't nobody else scoring. Like,
I watched Michael Jordan go up for a dunk, and Vladdy was about to block that shit, and he switched it over into the left.
Yeah.
For what was that? A game? He took the lead with that layup or whatever.
Yeah.
I watched that shit. Scottie, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, he coming off real crazy.
Y'all niggas might be Hall of Famers, but in 91, 92, 93, 94, y'all niggas was role players. 91, 92, 93.
Well, I mean, sell your book, but it's just it's bad. It's a bad look. Sell your book. I don't like it. I just said,
Y'all
regardless.
niggas was role players, some good ass role players, but y'all some motherfucking role players, Scotty.
Well, to publicly, okay, 1 minute say I would never pick LeBron over MJ publicly to say that, or to give Michael Jordan his flowers publicly, and after the last stands come out, you have this all of a sudden disdain or
It's just
negative
because
stuff to say,
if I can understand you not liking how they depicted you in the shit,
and just say that publicly,
I get that. But
and that's it.
just going on this whole, I can't say I've ever liked Scottie Pippen in the first place. But now you just making yourself look real dislikable.
Yeah, you know.
And it's even more funny that Future fucked your wife.
Okay. Unrelatable, okay, but understandable. But it's just you just looking bad out here, bro. Just looking bad out here, man. It's like, man, you to me, you were making yourself look real petty. You make yourself look real spiteful, and it's like, man, you're a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? And the goal of playing in the NBA is to win championships. You won championships with Michael Jordan. Y'all won 6. Y'all didn't win one without one another. So to sit here and all of a sudden throw stones at the statue because you ain't like a clip, like who gives a fuck that Tony Kukoc shot the last shot? Nobody cares. Nobody cares that y'all lost in whatever 95, 94 to Orlando. Nobody cares. We just care that you won. That's it. Nobody cares.
I wish I had.
Sell your book, nigga.
I wish I had that clip of Isaiah spazzing out on Scottie Pippen. I looked it up just now, but all the videos are too long. I just want that one clip where he's like, "You, who are you?" Oh man, what's up with your boy Kid Cudi, man?
uh, I just guess what I'll say this. I respect you as a musical artist, nigga. Just come out and say you gay.
Is he gay? Or does
I
he
don't
want to be
think so.
gay?
They just keep on like you keep on showing up in a dress with your fingernails painted and you holding hands with a dude.
I didn't
Like,
understand that.
like dog, just come out and say it, man. He talking about be free, baby. Like what in the world?
And here's my thing: what does freedom have to do with niggas wearing dresses? Why do I have to emasculate myself to be free?
There you go.
Why can't I just be a free, heterosexual, masculine, black man? Why can't I just be free like that?
Why can't I?
Why do I have to be emotional? Why do I have to cry like a girl? Maybe cry like a girl ain't the best way to say it, but why do I have to cry like a baby
I don't understand
to be
that.
free? Why do I have to be why? Why can't I just be me?
Like dog, like what? It's like what are you trying to prove by these particular statements? Like, in I get social constructs that y'all feel like you guys have to be like, hey, I'm going against that. I'm not doing what you tell me to do. I'm doing what I want to do. Well, at the same time, you are I would say it's more freeing for us to do what the fuck we want to do. But like I said, a celebrity, to me, I feel like you have to be cautious. So who likes you? Who buys your music? Who supports you? Young people, you wearing a dress, you paint your nails, you make it seem like it's cool to do that as a dude. It's weird. Fuck out of here.
All the Boosie memes after Kid Cudi showed up in that dress, just hilarious.
No.
Boosie watching this shit.
You'd be like, what? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
Come on, man.
And in other emasculated black male news, Will Smith claims he was tortured by Jada and Tupac's relationship.
Oh man, I think that
What year did Tupac die?
96.
What year did Jada and Will get married?
I think around 96.
97.
97.
So you mean to tell me that a a dead man's past relationship with your wife tortured you?
Well, that will's gonna be a good read. I think that will's gonna be a good. But now? Let me ask you something. Do you think it's gonna do more damage or more good to his legacy as a man? I mean, it's gonna be a very vulnerable look at him. Apparently,
He can write whatever he wants in his book. People gonna watch whatever movie he comes out with.
yeah. Still,
When the Venus and Serena movie, when King Richard comes out, millions of people gonna line up to watch that shit. He's in another movie coming out soon. Millions of people gonna line up to watch that shit. People are always gonna be interested in watching Will Smith act because he is an amazing actor. I do not give a fuck about you being tortured by the ghost of Tupac banging your wife.
hey, that Billboard gonna be live, man. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe I might check out the audiobook.
I'm not reading that shit. I don't. What? Why? Like this? All this look at me shit.
Yeah,
I can't stand it,
yeah. Look at me, what I'm going through.
dog. You making millions. We watch you on
Yeah.
TV in the movie theaters all the time.
Yeah.
We see you, nigga.
Yeah,
We see you.
Yeah, look at me. I make millions. I'm sad.
I don't need to be involved in your fucking marital situation.
Yeah,
The red table talk and you and your goddamn book. I talk about it because it's there, and I talk about it because I think it's fucked up how your wife is just whatever airing y'all laundry.
Yeah, but it's like
for the world to see for no fucking reason. Like nobody asked for this shit.
I make millions and I'm sad. Look at me. I make
Like,
millions.
Let's just
and
talk about it.
And my kids are fucked up. Look at me.
I'm gonna have random people on the show and just talk about how bad my husband is at sex, and then I'm gonna say we never had issues in the bed, even though I implied that I said inferred last time, and that was the wrong word. I looked it up. I was like, God damn, okay, my bad.
Yeah,
implied that this nigga don't know what the fuck he doing in the bedroom.
Yeah.
And then you writing books talking about the ghost of her dead friend who she hadn't seen. Like Jada and Tupac did not have no relationship in 96.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know when that episode of A Different World aired, when they were on the show together. But that episode, like, that shit aired, but they hadn't like been around each other like that in a long fucking time.
Yeah.
What are you haunted by?
I don't know.
Like, this has been the Fuck That Shit Dog podcast. Before I go too much into this shit, this has been the Fuck That Shit Dog podcast. We finna get to this black-owned business feature.
Yeah.
Black-owned business feature is coral-oral-toothbrushes.
Like how we switch gears like that.
Yeah, coral-oral-toothbrushes. You know what I'm saying? If you looking for an alternative to the Crest and Colgate and Oral-B toothbrushes, you don't want to give your money to the white man to keep your teeth clean, head on over to webuyblack.com /coral-oral-toothbrush. CORAL-ORAL-toothbrush. I hope you Negroes know how to spell toothbrush, because I'm not spelling it. But yeah, coral, they're dope. I bought some of these toothbrushes in the past. They only have the mediums right now. You know. So, and that's a good toothbrush to have. You know, you got sensitive gums. So I liked it. I'm gonna be purchasing some more in the near future. But yeah, get you some coral-oral toothbrushes. Again, it's at webuyblack.com /coral-oral-toothbrush. They fire. Give me your last words.
Man, shoot. I mean, one of our big ones today was about them goddamn white tears. So fuck your tears, white peoples. Now, this has been the FTSD podcast.
I know when this episode go off, I want you to pour you a nice tall glass of white tears and guzzle that shit down with the confidence of Jada Kiss, nigga.
Straight up.
Live in love like it's your last. Live in love like it's all you have. This has been the Fuck That Shit Dog podcast.
We out.